Hey heroes, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Nathan Olson, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Instagram algorithm updates of August 2020. Instagram admitting the existence of a shadow ban, as well as targeting coordinated engagement groups and other inauthentic engagement. Coming up. Since the algorithm updates of 2019, really the summer of 2019, Instagram started attacking automation in full force. Throughout 2019, we saw a ton of social media marketing companies as well as Instagram growth companies that utilized automation completely go extinct. And that's because Instagram started to target any types of botting, inauthentic engagement, as well as growth automation on their platform in order to make their platform more organic as well as authentic. And because of this, we saw a ton of accounts get Instagram action blocked, shadow banned, as well as potentially having their account disabled. And because of this, we saw a huge decline in the amount of engagement going from 2019 all the way up to 2020 and even currently. There used to be a surplus of engagement. It was extremely easy to reach a massive amount of accounts, but since Instagram has grown in age and size, they've started to reduce the amount of organic reach. And because of this, we've seen a lot of engagement tips, tricks, and hacks start to come up from 2019 all the way through 2020 in order to help users as well as Instagram influencers kind of boost their overall engagement rate for their page. And because of this, Instagram started to take notice. So in the algorithm update of August 2020, Instagram specifically stated that they are going to be imposing a ID verification process where they will be asking users that are potentially at risk of automation and or inauthentic engagement, they will be asking you to provide ID in order to verify you are who you say you are. This is essentially to do away with any type of botted accounts, fake accounts, or any type of spam accounts that are really just clogging up the network that is Instagram. All these fake accounts, all these botted accounts that really hold no value don't do anything for Instagram, and they don't do anything for us Instagram influencers or Instagram users. So in order to cut back on them, Instagram specifically stated that any account potentially engaged in coordinated inauthentic behavior will be subject to a 30-day ID verification review, in which case Instagram will be asking you for a specific ID from a group 1 list that they have listed on their blog. And if you are unable to provide a piece of document from group 1, they are allowing you to provide 2 pieces of document from their group 2. And both of these groups are really long, so you should be able to have at least 1 from group 1 and potentially 2 from group 2. But what Instagram is really looking for, they're really looking for your full name, your photo, as well as your birthday, because Instagram wants to start creating a more organic and authentic platform. And the only way to do that is to really ensure that every account on their platform is attached to a real person. And of course, there's going to be business accounts that are owned by other entities and maybe even a group of people. So as for the ID verification check, you could even start at C to push over to business profiles, where Instagram may be asking you for your business license, your articles of incorporation, or even some utility bills. So for a lot of business accounts that are operating solely as a business account and don't have any type of business taxes or business papers set up with the US government or their state government officials, you could see that your account might be suspect to a potential review. However, if you're participating organically on the platform and you're not kind of breaking any community guidelines, you shouldn't be at risk and you should be completely fine and fly under the radar. Now, this Instagram algorithm update is specifically targeting anybody participating in inauthentic engagement. That means people utilizing power likes, power comments, or any type of repetitive coordinated engagement on the platform. And what this really seems like to me is that they're targeting DM engagement groups. And I really am questioning what's going to happen to Instagram giveaways, because if you look at an Instagram giveaway, it fits directly into the type of verbiage and wordage that they're using to describe the people that they're looking to review. Because these Instagram giveaways are coordinated engagement type of giveaways. You know, these big accounts are teaming up together in order to give away some type of prize to boost their following, their engagement, or to help others grow. So if you look at it, it's a coordinated engagement type of system. People are typically paying in order to get a slot as a required follow on these giveaways. And because of that, they gain followers, engagement, etc. So they're paying for engagement and growth on the Instagram platform. So I'm not sure what Instagram is going to do in regards to Instagram giveaways. I believe that accounts that are specifically Instagram giveaway pages and maybe accounts that market their giveaways could be under a certain review process. If you look at giveaways from Instagram's perspective, it's really cutting away from their ad revenue, because the whole point of the ad revenue and the reduction in this organic reach from 2019 up until now is really to increase the amount of ad spend on specific promoted posts as well as business accounts, because Instagram really generates a major percentage of their revenue from ad spend. So for a lot of those accounts that weren't getting the amount of reach that they needed, they typically spent $5 to $10 on an Instagram promoted post in order to reach more people and to increase their overall engagement. Now, when these giveaways start to come into play and influencers see the overall return of followers and engagement, it can be extremely attractive, because for a lot of these giveaways, you can spend $100, $200, and even $1,000 for a direct growth of almost 3, 5, 10, even 15,000 followers, depending on the giveaway and the influencers that are involved. So if you look at it from Instagram's perspective, they just lost potentially $15,000 of ad spend in order to grow particular accounts. So these giveaway accounts are potentially stealing away opportunity of revenue for Instagram, and Instagram's looking to really save every dollar that they can. So in order to reduce the amount of giveaways and DM engagement groups, they are putting a stop to it with their statement of inauthentic engagement and coordinated engagement. Instagram specifically states that if a user cannot verify their information, or they've been subject and failed the review process, that they could see a reduction in distribution or potentially disabling the account. And that essentially means that you're getting shadow banned on the Instagram platform. Now, Instagram has not specifically called this shadow banning, but this is exactly what shadow banning is. If you go to a hashtag and you're not showing up on hashtags, you're not showing up on the For You page, only your dedicated followers are able to see you, then you've probably been shadow banned, and Instagram is reducing your engagement, your overall reach and distribution, because you're not adhering to the policies that they've laid in their community guidelines. So with this Instagram algorithm update, it's going to be super interesting to see what happens to a lot of these giveaway pages, because I know that they bring in, thousands worth of profit. And it's really all based on the engagement and following that they have on the Instagram platform. So I think what you're gonna see all throughout the ending of 2020, you're gonna see a lot of Instagram action blocks and shadow bans happen to accounts because of their coordinated engagement groups, inauthentic behavior, as well as these giveaways that are happening so rapidly on the platform. If your account has been suspect of being shadow banned or Instagram action blocked, we have created the perfect tutorial videos. I will link them in the description down below, as well as with the blog posts that go with them. We have created essentially perfect guides to help you get out of an Instagram action block, as well as get out of an Instagram shadow ban. We've also laid out ways to prevent both of those cases from happening. So if you're scared if either of those things might happen to your account, go ahead and read those, watch the videos, and make sure you understand exactly what the Instagram action block does, why it happens, and how to prevent it. Same thing with the Instagram shadow ban. Because I think what we're gonna see all the way from August up until the end of 2020, we're gonna see a lot of reduction in engagement and overall account bannings and account action blocks and shadow bannings. So be prepared for this. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but if you're participating in organic engagement, you're utilizing authentic, systems in order to grow your engagement, your followership on Instagram, then you're not gonna have anything to worry about, because Instagram has too many accounts to really nickel and dime the ones that they're reviewing. They're gonna be looking for people that are specifically manipulating the platform. So if you're participating in any of those coordinated engagement groups, I would strongly suggest that you just remove yourself from the engagement groups, you delete them, and you just stick to the straight and narrow for now, because Instagram is looking, and the last thing you want to do is pop up on their radar. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Make sure to stay tuned to the next one. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section down below, or send me an email at contact@yourcharisma. I'll be responding to any and all emails and comments. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.